My name is AJ Causey, reigning from Alexandria, Louisiana. I am a songwriter for R&B and pop artists, and for myself, I am a hip hop and rap artist. As an artist, I feel like my purpose is to bring back the versatility. It seems like as far as in the game today, whether it's underground artists or mainstream artists, it seems like everybody is kind of trying to like piggyback off of everybody of what everybody else is doing, and that's just in my opinion. I'm a big fan of old school hip hop, where West Coast had a sound and New York had a sound. But even all the New York rappers, it can be boom. Everyone had boom bap, but it wasn't the same tempo. It wasn't the same bass line. It wasn't the same synth that was in the background. Nothing like that. So I just want to bring that back, and I think that I have what it takes to. I work on my versatility at all times, whether it's a song like Peddling, that's kind of like more just straight lyric. Most of my lyrics are just straight lyrical, but then I can mix that hype in there, that driving in your car, or I can mix that love song in there in the middle, or heartbreak song, like, just trying to cover the whole spectrum. GHB originated at the 40 Goodwill Apartments. On the back of my shirt, I have the number 40, and I'm not a gang member. I don't throw up gang signs, but the only signs I would throw up is just 40, which stands for 40 Goodwill Apartments back in LeCount, Louisiana, where GHB was originated. Alright, this first track is called Peddling. Basically, it's about traveling through life, even through your ups and downs, trials and tribulations. I dedicated it to my little brother Dito Jones back in Alexandria, Louisiana. This for you, boy. Now, I done had trouble trying to find my way, so you ain't out here by yourself, little bro. A lot of kids out here trying to find their place, 10 toes down everywhere they go. This for my single mothers out there grinding. Monica and Kimberly just always grinding. Heather always there looking out for the miners. Doom and the bloom come at perfect timing. Trying to leave a legacy, y'all, in the end. I'm coming up like I knew I would, showing my worth like I knew I, chasing my dreams like I knew I. Down for the now, they won't last forever. Live like you don't even know what love is. Dreams riding around in a new Lexus. Passenger seat, AG on the Lexus. Now I've been carrying backpacks and driving a hatchback. Been crossing the wrong roads and riding the fast track. Like living a long life, it's not in my cash app. The marathon continues, but like damn, it's a long lap. I've been in a long line, I promise it's all facts. I gotta move on now, my word, there's no cap. I got no more lag, that's word to ASAP. I have control of the spot I place at. The victory alone by itself is so fun. I have the strength in my words, let the word on my tongue. I have a million ideas, but it just takes one. Mean a million people, but you just need one. Headed uptown just for a trip tonight. The devil's red pill is my kryptonite. Devil in a red dress, what we whip tonight. Epitome of an impression, what we strip tonight. Now we can flip the dice, but yet it won't go far. What's the point of having guts if you live at a far? Cause the fear splits apart and you don't know where to start. Like a kid joyriding, you don't know how to park. You can see for yourself how I face no problem. How to made it this far, but with no role models. Know the world waiting for the kid to take his fall. Watch him not say shit like it's no roll call. Like I'm coming up like I knew I, showing my worth like I knew I, chasing my dreams like I knew I. Down for the now, they won't last forever. Live like you don't even know what love is. Dreams riding around in a new Lexus. Passenger seat, AG on the Lexus. Traveling roads, trying to find my role. It'll run out before I chose the flow. Know my mind running coast to coast. Been drawing my map out on the low. I done made it through the struggle. All I do is hustle and motivate like I'm Nipsey Hussle. I'm a god, I'm a king, but I promise that ain't nothing. Once I finish in my lane, you will never find another. Now 5, 4, 3, 4, it's time to blow. Before you leave Earth, tell me how you wanna go. It was tough. It was tough because all the artists that you had just named, they were all mainly street artists, and I'm not necessarily a street artist. I don't have no street cred. I have street knowledge, but I don't have street cred. I never was one to get in trouble or anything like that. And so it was definitely something difficult because I wasn't talking about what the average person from Louisiana would be talking about. So when I was 8, my favorite artist was Usher. And I've liked Usher, and T.I. was my favorite rapper growing up as a kid. And when I was 13, August 28th, 2009, that's when my phone had got stolen. It's like the 3rd week of school. My phone had got stolen at the Boys and Girls Club. And I was very, very upset about, me losing my phone. I think I'm a kid, and I think that I need a phone in 8th grade. So I was very upset. And then like the next day, which was August 29th, it was a Saturday, that's when I had wrote my first song. It was 5 verses to Biggie Smalls, Who Shot You. That's how I was feeling. So I stayed in my room all day. And it was my first time, so it took me all day. I probably was in my room for like 8 hours trying to write these 5 verses to that song. And once I finished it, I was amazed at how good I felt afterwards. And so I was like, I mean, I don't have to necessarily go hurt anybody or get in trouble. I'm not necessarily letting it slide. I'm getting all my emotions and how I feel out on paper. And so I was like, I'm gonna keep doing this. And of course, you know, just like any other kid growing up down there back home, everyone's, you know, on park benches or at recess, we playing basketball or we're rapping. I was the big kid in the back that probably was just listening, but I turned into the kid that was either, you know, doing the beat on the table or that was rapping on top of the beat. When I first started, I wasn't the best out of the whole GHB crew. When we had first came up with it, it was 5 of us. I was like, in my opinion, I was the weakest link, but I was the one that worked the hardest. When I went off to high school, they gave us these MacBook laptops, and that was it. After that, every weekend we were recording, and so I was just the main one that had the source for us to record and put out music in the neighborhood. But at that time, because I was the person that had the laptop, that had the access to the beats, I was always downloading beats and downloading instrumentals, and whatever Drake song came out, I'm getting on that instrumental. Whatever Lil Wayne song came out, I'm getting on that instrumental. So like growing up, like before I graduated high school, I probably had already written about 500 songs. So I felt like I was the weakest link. Sure. When you're dealing with the homies, everybody want to gas each other up. So we'll be like, who you think did the best on here? So somebody would have to say, I think Judd did the best. I think Judd did the best. I know I ain't do the best. You don't gotta tell me that. Because I was a big kid too. So I'm like, when we in front of girls or we was kicking this song, I was the kid they blew on. So I'm like, as far as something we love, still be honest with me. You know, I don't care about these girls that we talking to. You could make fun of me, but I care about this music, so still keep it 100 with me. But over the years, I definitely, by the time I don't think I really got much better until probably my first year of college. My first year of college is when I think I had really done well. And I think it was because within my senior year, my first year of college is when I had experienced a lot. You know, that new transition, going off to college, meeting new people, having to make new friends, and you kind of like out here in the world by yourself. And so that's when I experienced a little bit of life. And I was just like, I can do as I always done, write it down and get my emotions out. And people started to like it. That's when I started performing. I was about 19. This track coming up. It's the first track that I wrote off of this project. It's called How You Wanna Go. Basically, whenever you leave Earth, what's the legacy that you want to leave behind?
How much is this, Marie? It's very expensive. Very expensive. Look, I got money to spend in here. I don't think we have anything for you.
Say when it's time for you to go, tell me how you wanna go. When your ass hit the dirt, tell me how you wanna go. And if today would be your last, tell me how you wanna go. And if you down to chase a dream, nigga, how you wanna go? Say when it's time for you to go, tell me how you wanna go. Say when your ass hit the dirt, tell me how you wanna go. Say if today would be your last, tell me how you wanna go. And if you down to chase a dream, nigga, then it's time to roll. Say if today would be your last, what would you say, huh? Cause people dying in the middle of the day, huh? Somebody told me you don't wanna slow it just a little bit. The niggas that I went to high school with that was the shit ain't doing nothing these days but shit. So it's only right that a motherfucker snap on every track, and now I'm gunning for the top now. Try to fit in with these rappers, I ain't pay my parking tickets, now I'm running from the cops now. Niggas down for the norm while I'm out here on my own, how the boy can't be stopped now. And every up and coming artist out there claiming head to go, bitch, I'm coming for your spot now. Say why these niggas stunting like it's something these nothing has, niggas can't tell me nothing, so I breathe back on the freeze track. Best believe that, where the keys at, where you ask where the weed at. I'ma be that grown simple in the long range, take his propane, blowing up in the gun range, run the whole thing like I'm Usain. In the membrane, causing more pain. So if today would be your last, what would you say, huh? Cause people dying in the middle of the day, huh? A teacher asked my mom, do you know what abortion is? Well, tell Miss Jackson that my mom just birthed a legend. Say when it's time for you to go, tell me how you wanna go. When your ass hit the dirt, tell me how you wanna go. And if today would be your last, tell me how you wanna go. And if you down to chase a dream, nigga, how you wanna go? Say when it's time for you to go, tell me how you wanna go. When your hit the dirt, tell me how you wanna go. And if today would be your last, tell me how you wanna go. And if you down to chase a dream, nigga, then it's time to roll. Woke up in the morning yawning, that's my positive. Say why you down and you should focus on the positive. Cause nowadays we just focus on the negative. I remember days back stressing, walking in the hot sun, bank account in the so it's only right that a motherfucker blow this dough like that's all I know, huh? Tryna make a moment in my life where I'm rapping my ass going coast to coast, huh? The only thing you know about me is the surface, that's the only thing I show, huh? So I'ma keep waxing these women with my hard wick, stunting like my name is Ghost, huh? And why they still stunting like there's something these nothing ass niggas can't tell me nothing? So I snap back like a slingshot with a 4-pack. Let me hold that while you gather with a hose at. Let me know that with a broke back, you can bounce back to the last lap on the fast track where I gas that. Let me hold that in the past that, let me pass that with a flame, let me gas that. So if today would be your last, how would you go, huh? And if a hater took your life, what was it for, huh? You all asleep on wide awake, it's time to go, huh? This the start of how you see me before I blow.
Definitely my mom. I grew up in a single parent home. I had stepdads growing up, but my mom, cause one thing that I would like to do, as far as the dream that I'm chasing, everyone has their reasons why. Some people don't know their why yet, but like my reason why is all the money in the world. It sounds great, but all the people that you impact and all the people that you help, whether it's with the music or with the money that you make off of it, and you give back to and build up your community or build up other communities that you feel that you can help. So those are my main inspirations. My mom and my community back home. Growing up, I didn't get into much trouble when I was a little kid because the Boys and Girls Club was open. But then once I got to high school and once I went off to college, my home city became like the third most dangerous city. And it was mainly in the neighborhood that I grew up in. And when I think back to it, I was like, that's because the Boys and Girls Club closed. So from that time that kids out of school from 3 to 8, instead of going to the Boys and Girls Club inside, safe around some adults, they're in the streets. I eventually want to give back by reopening the Boys and Girls Club and creating more of those after school programs to keep those kids, like out of the streets, out of trouble. But the main thing is that I want to be, I've never been the type of person. I was the captain of my football team, captain of my powerlifting team, and anyone that was on the team knew that I wasn't the speech guy. Like I had a co-captain, he was a speech guy. I just led by example. I was one of the big guys on the team. I was a lineman, but I would run as fast as, cause like the skinny guys, the quarterback, the running back, we gotta run gashes after practice. They just jogging. So I'm running as fast as them. I'm telling them, if I beat you across, we gotta run another one, dog. But I'm gonna run fast cause I'm trying to get out of here. So I just always led by example. And so the main thing I want to do is to give all the kids that's coming up in my community back home is that sense of hope just by me being the example that it doesn't matter where we come from. It doesn't matter the experiences, how many bad experiences we have, how many good experiences we have. We can make the best out of our lives. It's all up to us, So like when I came up with the plan that I was just going to move out here, that was the first step. I didn't think no further. I didn't think I was gonna be on Untapped, or I said I'm gonna hit up Untapped as soon as I get out here. I was like, I'm gonna get out there. That's the first step. And then everything trickled after that. Then then once I got out here, bet I need to find a performance. All right, I get a performance. What else they got going on? Bet they got a high def cipher. Bet I'm gonna get on the high def cipher. Oh, this guy, he was on Untapped. Bet I'm about to get on Untapped, step by step. In all honesty, it's pride. 3 times a charm. High school, I was in high school for 4 years. You start off as a nobody freshman year, and from playing sports, being genuine to whatever races are around you, being genuine, being yourself, everyone likes you. So became the man in high school. Went off to college. I went to LSU in Shreveport, so it's like a satellite of the big LSU. So it's a small commuting college. 4-year university, but commuting college. And out of all my friends, I became the man. Like I'm the glue of my friends, like from college. So I'm like 3 times a charm, like for life. I'm trying to become the man in life. I want to be influential. Come from a small town, Alexandria, Louisiana. Like everybody just knows New Orleans. So I I want to become the man, starting all the way from the bottom, moving to a place where I know exactly nobody, and gain my friends, gain fans, gain collaborations from other artists, meet great people, influencers. So I think it's mainly just it's pride, and it can be a weight as long as I don't let it take me over. I've never been impatient before, as far as in my life, but like it comes a time every now and then where you just like, can it just happen already? Like I think every artist feels that way. Can it just happen already? Because the song I just dropped, I swear it go hard, but I guess the right person ain't just here yet. And so, but that's when you just gotta go back to the drawing board and you just gotta keep going step by step. My motive to continue is what the question of what do I do if I stop chasing this? That's something I don't have an answer to. So because I don't have an answer to it, it's just like a teenage girl, her first boyfriend is the only person that she's ever loved. So therefore her heart knows no one else. So she feel like he's the perfect one for her, not knowing that she still got 30 more years of meeting people before she find the one. So just like it's music, as far as what I want to do in my life, and how I want to celebrate how I want my legacy to be celebrated and acknowledged. Music is how I want it to be. Music is all I know that it should be, or how I know that I want it to be. The love, me growing up by myself. Of course, my parents love me and everything, but me growing up by myself, it's like that sense of love, of feeling it, of seeing it, experiencing it on the daily, so it's the love. Because one thing I know, anytime that I go support another artist, or if I met like two big artists out here that are they big time out here, but I had met them, and I could see the joy on their face when I'm like, hey, is that you? How you doing? You doing good, man. I support everything you do, and you see that joy on their face. That's the type of joy that I want to get. That any artist, I believe any artist, regardless of what they say, we all love it. We love it because it's not about clout. It's not about fame. It's all about love. You feel it. Somebody saying, hey, I support you in everything that you're doing, and I hope that you make it and that you keep going, without them having to say that. The only thing they said was, hey, keep going. But they said a whole book, to us. It's joy. It's extreme joy knowing that what you just did something that you wanted to do, and the people that are listening, the people that are watching you, took it all in to the point that they wanted more and more from you. It's just like listening to a song. I was listening to a song earlier from another artist that I had just met, and I had hit him up and I was like, I hate that you made this song 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, you should have put 2 more verses on here of just you. Like, it's just like listening to a song that's short, but like it's the best song in the world, And he only performed that one song. Sorry, I'm getting off track with that, but I don't think that there's another feeling like that, because it's just like being in an arena. You sold it out. You sold out the Madison Square Garden, and everyone is chanting encore. That's a big old room, full of love, in which every artist desires. Making it in this industry as an artist, to me, means that you took a road that only you could have paved out. No one gave you any handouts. You earned every little bit of it, because it's just like Nip Hussle was saying before he had died. Like, it feels so much better to say that you created it. I think like nowadays a lot of artists are trying to do so, but you still need help of your peers. You still need help of your friends. You don't have to seek out deals or anything like that. It's just taking the time out to really evaluate what's your why. On why do you want this? Why do you want to accomplish this goal? Why do you want to accomplish this dream? And what are the steps that you're going to take to accomplish it? I mean, the return that you get on it, if money is the main return that you want, by all means, go ahead. I mean, of course, money can help with a lot of things, but the money won't replace the love, like I've already said, like, the love is the most valuable thing to me. And the things that you do with the money or with the influence, That's how what I say is making it. Because if you make $100,000 in a day, and you do that for a whole month straight, you make $100,000 every day, but you gave back to no one, you didn't impact nobody, no one's loving you anymore. I mean, you're missing out. You're missing out. I'm not saying give all your money away, but do something that makes your life a little bit valuable. Nah, but music wise, I've grown where I've expanded my versatility. I've expanded my lyrics. I try not to curse in every song. I love when I write a song naturally and I didn't curse. I wasn't forced to not curse. I've always looked up to Rakim because he was one of those artists that didn't curse, but he was a microphone fiend, so he killed every verse. And another thing would probably be, I guess it comes with growth, but comes with, getting older personally, coming up with the reason of why you want to do this, why you want to accomplish this, why do you feel so strongly about this, because no matter what we do with our lives, whether it's with music or the kid that wants to be a doctor, what's your why? And a lot of people don't have the answer, because the hardest question after why is how you gonna do it. Me, other artists, I'm sure, are still trying to figure out the how. But the first thing, like I said before, step by step, what's your why? Figure out your why first. Once you figure that out, then you can start focusing on the how. Because the why is what's gonna push you to search and search and search and search for that how. So music-wise, you can find me on at Causey, at Cau5ey, and then you can find me AJ Causey on YouTube as well as on any major streaming platform. And new things that I have coming up, I'm working on a collaboration project. So just like the main artist I look up to now is J. Cole, and so he did the Dream Bill Revenge of the Dreamers 3 project about 2 years ago, and every artist that I've met have said that they want to do that, and I'm like, okay, let me see you do it. You're not gonna do it? Perfect, I'll do it. I got you. And so I met a lot of artists from the High Def Cyphers. So it's 10 tracks. It's gonna be titled Kansas. It's and the first S is a 5 as well. And so I'm planning on releasing that. I'm trying to finish that up by October, and then by the end of the year, once the city opens back up a little bit more, I want to have my first official concert where I headline the concert. This track right here is my most popular track off my newest EP titled Causey on all major streaming platforms. Guess it's time for a come up. Homie grinding till the sun down, holler way back until the sun up. Want the smoke, then run up. Pops told me you can live to fight another day, homie, put your gun up. Niggas talking that mic talk, knowing damn well they get burned up. More extreme than a furnace. Want the title, gotta earn it. I'm an E1 flying first class pass, driving up to the colonel. Guess it's time for a come up. Homie grinding till the sun down, holler way back until the sun up. Want the smoke, then run up. These people talk crazy, these suckers flew gazy, guaranteed I'm a for sure thing, lil' homie, you a maybe. Kanye made Jesus walk, so I had to make Lord save me. Yeah, it's cooler like a nigga shit till a motherfucker gotta pay me. Top 10, no debating, but I ain't coming here for ratings. Just another out the blue with it, nigga trying to guarantee a savings. I won't settle down for basic, Black Sinatra in the making. If I want your spot, I'll take it, dawg. Check a Eddie Murphy trading places. You claim me from the bottom, yet I'm at the bottom, way down below the basement. In Clearview, I don't see you, I can already see changes. The same ones that you came with be the same ones that you bang with, but the same ones that you bang with ain't the same ones you reach fame with. Claim they got dough in their pocket, but I'm not seeing the profit. Going back is not an option. Taking the L that I'm fine with, that's the energy I climb with. I take more than you deposit. Open your mouth in the profit. I'm slamming right on the gas. Guess it's time for a come up. Homie grinding till the sun down, holler way back until the sun up. You want the smoke, then run up. Pops told me you could live to fight another day, homie, put your gun up. Niggas talking that mic talk, knowing damn well they get burned up. More extreme than a furnace. Want the title, gotta earn it. I'm an E1 flying first class pass, driving up to the colonel. Guess it's time for a come up. Homie grinding till the sun down, holler way back until the sun up. Want the smoke, then run up. I got bread in my pocket, I got hoes, boy, stop it. Niggas wanna go around the world, but guarantee they ain't driving. What that mean, no mileage? What that mean, no pilot? Keep your phone on silent, please. I don't have time for wildin'. These suckers bring violence. What's the cost for a riot? Niggas probably really had it good, that's why they keep the past private. Hidden stories I deposit, I'm taking on what you dodging. Flying with the bird so low, but still show ain't mocking. Tell me what it took to be, come to boil an egg, laying in the pot. What you possess don't help me, I don't give a damn what you got.
I don't have time for watching. My only drive is keep moving. The main one to get chose by these hoes, but I don't care if she choosing. And she don't mind if I'm ruthless. I'm more in tune with the music. This the perfect love story, rated M, but not for the fans of Cupid. Screaming out, let's do it. On my team, no Judas. I'm slamming right on the gas. I'd rather die trying than sit on my ass. My nigga, I guess it's time for a come up. Homie grinding till the sun down, Holloway back until the sun up. Want the smoke, then run up. Pops told me you could live to fight another day, homie, put your gun up. Niggas talking that mic talk, knowing damn well they can burn up. More extreme than a furnace. Want the title, gotta earn it. I'm an E1 flying first class pass, dropping up to the colonel. Guess it's time for a come up. Homie grinding till the sun down, Holloway back until the sun up. Want the smoke, then run up.